You know, I was almost going to do a smart shit kind of snarky ass comment back in response to this, but I sat with it and thought, I think I'm actually going to use it as a learning and a teaching opportunity instead. In most cases, for most people who are doing intuitive or psychic predictive type work, even if it's not predictive like on a global scale, even if it's just in personal readings and such, there's a really big misconception about how that works. A lot of people, you know, because you see movies, you see TV shows, the way that they're able to portray something in a visual art aspect like TV or movie is that they usually have to show something to a much stronger degree, or like a whole movie scene playing out, all kinds of flashes of images, there has to be like something that the audience can understand, but it's usually not a very good representation about how this kind of work actually happens. They are very subtle senses, meaning literally physical sensations. If I'm doing a reading for somebody, I may physically feel anxiety, or physically feel my stomach clenching up, or physically feel pain in a part of my body that I'm picking up from the person that I'm reading on or doing healing for. Sometimes, if somebody can see very well clairvoyance, which is not my strongest thus far, they will actually see movies play out or images flash, although not the same as you see with your visual eyes. It's in your mind's eye, so it's a little less cohesive, a little less obvious and apparent, and it's usually still colored by a lot of other information. I will get what I call knowledge drops. That's claircognizance. It's literally like somebody just dropped information into your head that is not yours, that you would never have known otherwise, and you don't know how it happened. It just showed up. You just suddenly know something. You might smell something. That scent is not actually around you. Some people can even taste things like, I'm tasting my grandmother's chocolate chip cookies from when I was a kid, but they're not eating one. So and clairaudience, of course, you may actually hear words like in that one I heard the word revolt. So I think people don't really understand the way the information comes in, and it can be so subtle that if you're not open to receiving it and you're not in the right relaxed and vibrational state, you'll miss it entirely. So it's just worth understanding that even if it doesn't seem easy for you to follow or easy for others to follow, that's how we're receiving information more frequently than not. It is not as simple as sitting down and seeing all kinds of things flying around in front of your face as you're visually looking at it. Doesn't usually work that way for most people. So could have been a smart ass, but I thought maybe I'd teach instead.